I have always been a PlayStation fan, but today I'm going to be unboxing the Xbox controller. Now this controller is for the PC, especially made for the PC, because, well, to be honest with you, it's the best controller for the PC. And a lot of people, we could have a discussion and an argument about computers and consoles and which one is better, but that doesn't matter. It's all about right now controllers, and today I want to unbox this controller for the Xbox that is going to be used on a PC. Now I have never ever owned an Xbox, and this is the first, so let's go ahead without further ado and see what's inside the box. And here it is, the Xbox controller for the PC. Of course, the controller and wireless adapter for Windows 10. I don't believe you do need the wireless adapter for of course, it's only work for Windows 10, but you don't need the wireless adapter. The only thing is you could have more controllers configured, as well as a Microsoft wireless headset. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary. Now inside the box here, we have the controller, the wireless adapter, the USB extension cable, and 2 AA batteries. And on the back, you have more information about the box and the you know, the serial number right here. Okay, so inside the box we have the wireless controller and the adapter as well. So there's an adapter. Of course, it's just a straightforward USB adapter, and it's got a button here on the back. I think that's for the pairing. And then you have the controller as well that we are going to. There's a controller. You have 2 AA batteries. Oh my god, it's not very good packaging, is it? Everything's falling apart. And also inside here you have the cable, and also you have the quick start guide for the controller, disposing of the battery, and regulation and warranty guide. That is huge, but it is what it is. Anyway, these are not important and no one cares about these. You know what? That is a nice controller. I love this. So here you have, you know, I never really used an Xbox controller. This is the first time I use it, and the batteries go right here on the back, of course. Now when you connect it to the PC, you have to download Xbox accessories, and then you just hook it up and connect it. Now before I actually show you, of course, the difference between this, I mean, I was able to acquire an Xbox wired controller just to compare, and man, this is dusty. This is the comparison between an Xbox wired controller and the actual controller itself. So as you can see, there's a massive difference in terms of style. It looks pretty nice. I love this. And with regards to a PlayStation 4 controller, the DualShock, like I said, I'm a PlayStation fan. I've always been a PlayStation fan. So this controller is quite, you know, old, and this is quite new. They do say that the handling and the way you hold this, the Xbox controller is a lot better than the PlayStation. I don't know, man. I can't tell the difference. For me, this feels nice, but I'm used to this. This is like proper. I feel like the PlayStation controller for me is proper grip, proper handle. It's handled really well. I don't know about the PS5, and I've seen the controller, the white one. I don't know how well that is. Without me holding it, I would never know. So that's that. And finally, we have the Switch. I was going to say GameCube. I have the actual Switch controller. Again, the grip is alright, I suppose. It's fairly similar. Now I've got with this the Venom twin battery packs, and inside here, because you know what, I can't be bothered. That's the problem. You could get rechargeable batteries, I suppose, but all you do, but you know, this is just more convenient. All you do is just slot it in there, and there you have. And then of course you charge it through there. I'm not sure if you could charge it through here as well. Here it goes. So let's go ahead and see, just by pressing that, it's kind of switched on, and it straight away picks it up. And that's because I've already configured the Bluetooth. So I've kind of searched for it, pressed that, and I kind of looked for it via Bluetooth. So it's right there. Okay, so now I've removed the controller from the Bluetooth and I have the USB adapter connected. It says connect an Xbox controller to start. Now, of course, it's searching. And what I'm going to do, I want to press this button on the top, right here on the top, and also press the button on the actual adapter to pair them up. This is flashing, of course. And there you go. So easy. So easy. Now, if you connect it via Bluetooth, you won't be able to configure the actual controller. Whereas if you use an adapter itself, you can. So there's a lot of features. There's more features that I've got currently. I could buzz it when I press it. Did you hear that? It vibrates. And of course, there is no firmware. Oh, hang on. This says firmware version 4, no updates available. Why is it? Why can we're about to update the controller? Well, I could update the firmware, even though it says no firmware update available. But okay, so there is no update available, so that's good. That controller is being configured to the latest firmware. I've got the battery level indicator. I love this. This feature is amazing. That will give you that option. And funny thing is, look at that. I could actually control everything via here. So that's really cool. So what does this configure do? Okay, so you could set up, I suppose, profiles for different type of games that you got. So whatever game you used, you could have a profile for that specific game. That's really impressive. If I press back, it goes back to the main. And that's it. This is so cool. I could do so many things with this. Update the firmware. I could set profiles, which is cool. I could buzz it just to test everything. And this feature is only available if you're using the USB adapter, which is, I would say, a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. Should be available via Bluetooth as well. And if I was to remove it now, bam, right? So now I have no functionality. It's not working anymore. So if I write Bluetooth here, right? If I write Bluetooth and I start adding this, now normally you go to just Bluetooth. There's an Xbox controller input. I'm connecting it. It's picking up the TVs from my neighbors as well, which is quite weird. Right, so I'm not sure. Do I have to press this? Maybe if I hold this. Yep, if I hold that, it's connecting now, I suppose. There you go. It's done. Okay, so with the Bluetooth connection, I'm not able to set profiles. I'm not able to update the firmware, but there must be a way, surely. Maybe if I connect it via cable, it's possible. And it says here, connect via USB cable to configure it. Yeah. So for me to be able to configure it, I need to connect the USB cable. Otherwise, this is very convenient because you're going to be using a USB slot anyway. So might as well it be the wireless one. Okay, guys. So here is the controller. Very nice. I'll give this a test. It's got a nice feel to it. So I know this is old and the Xbox X is coming out soon. That's sometime this year. But for now, this is what we have available. It works. It's really good. And there's been a lot of good reviews relating to this controller. Be using it on the PC. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. By the way, I've got all the consoles. So don't tell me that I'm a PC lover or a PC gamer. There's no such thing. I don't play games that much. But, you know, this is what we have available at the moment. And this is just a test. All right, guys, take it easy.